Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mike from Mithla Miniatures. Now in today's video, yes, this video should have been uploaded 2 to 3 weeks ago, but I do apologise as I've been preoccupied with other things. So let me get that out of the way first. But yes, this is a different type of video. It's not the same as your average painting tutorial videos that I've done previously on this channel. This one is a bit more special and a bit more close to me as an avid Lord of the Rings fan. In today's video we will be doing a painting tutorial in memory and in homage of the late Bernard Hill, who played King Theoden of Rohan in the Lord of the Rings. And as you can see from the model or these pictures now, this is the model that we're going to be painting. It's the Theoden from the Helm's Deep box set. We're going to be doing the detail on the face, the armour, the sword, the cloth and all the other bits and pieces as well, that we're going to make him stand out and make him look his best and ready for war to defend the walls of Helm's Deep. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and also give like a minute's silence or something in memory of the late Bernard Hill, who played the King of Rohan. Start by doing the face. We're going to be painting the face using tanned flesh, so you're going to do it all over his face. Only bits of skin that you can see, just all over it. Okay, next we're going to be using leather brown and uniform grey. The percentages for these will be 80% leather brown and 20% uniform grey for his hair and his beard. So we're just going to go all over their hair and also do the beard as well on his face. Next we're going to do is armour plating. This should be around 20% matte black and 80% dirt spatter. So you're going to do the shoulders, the wrists, the chest, the back and also the side plates as well that are on just over his hips, and also don't forget to do in front of his legs too. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do the base coating for his scale mail and his sword and any other silver bits that you can see. So we're going to just go over this with some gunmetal. Finally, we're going to finish off the basing area with the inner cloth, so you're going to do 25% dirt spatter and 75% chaotic red. So you want to find all the areas of the inner cloth, so you're talking around the chainmail, under the arms and around the arm areas, and also, if you can, the little collar as well that's near his neck. Okay, so we're now going to jump in by doing the detail on the face. So first up, we're going to use 25% flesh wash mixed with a 75% mixing medium. Once the wash is dry, go over the face now with barbarian flesh. Again, just get all the areas covered as well that I just said or mentioned previously. And then finally, we're going to use 50% barbarian flesh and 50% tan flesh. But instead of doing all over the face, you want to pick out the detailed areas. You want to go the forehead, the nose, and the cheekbone. Okay, so for the detail on the hair, we're going to be using 75% of your previous mix of leather brown and uniform grey, and then you mix that in with 25% barbarian flesh. Next, we're going to add in some skeleton bone. You can add in as much as you want until you get it just right, but this will be between 35 to 50% within the original mix that you had previously as well. So you're just going doing like all the strands of hair that's on his face and also the beard too. Once the wash is dry, relayer and go over with some skeleton bone just to get the details of the hands, strands of hair all over his head and also on his beard as well. Finally, go over his hair and his beard with 20% strong tone and 80% mixing medium, and they are both finally finished. Okay, now so for his cloth, we're going to start by going over the cloth areas with crusted saw. Just to be the elbows, the arms, underneath his ram braces, and anywhere else that you can see where the inner cloth or undercloth, should I say, is going to be. Once that's done, we're going to go over those areas again with your dirt spatter and your crusted saw mix at 75%, and then you want to add in some pure red at 25%. So we're going to go over the same areas again. Once that's done, you want to keep building those areas up with pure red, so you're going to do a 50-50% mix of both, so that it'll make the cloth like stand out really well underneath all these. Once that's done, you should have that mix now at 80%. So what we're going to do is add in a paint called Pixie Pink, and then this will brighten it up a little bit, but this will be only at 20%, so you should have an 80 to 20% ratio mix of this now. So you're going to go over the cloth areas again, so that under the arms, the elbows, the neck, and also around the pelvic area as well. Finally, go over all of the cloth areas with 25% red tone and 75% mixing medium. Okay, so what we're going to do next now is all the silvers and golds. So the first thing we're going to do is 50% dark tone and 50% thin down of mixing. Once the wash is dry, go over the chainmail, which is the skirt, by using plate mail. After that, you're going to do a blue tone, red tone mix. So you mix these two together to create like a purple effect. So this will be 25% and then 75% mixing medium, or you can get the purple tone and use that instead. Once the wash is dry, go over the silvers, the sword and the chainmail with shining silver. Now you will have to take your time when you're doing the chainmail, so you're picking out all the little bits. Just take your time, you don't need to rush, because it will look amazing at the end anyway. Once that's done, we're going to go over again with the red and blue tone. Now it's time for the gold section. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix 50% weapon bronze and 50% greedy gold, and we're going to do is the bottom of the hilt as well as all of the gold trim that's everywhere, including all the gold that's on his armor plating as well. And then once that's done, we're going to go over the areas that needed a bit of touch up on his armor plating, and that's using 20% matte black and 80% dirt spatter. Once that's done, we want to go over everywhere, but not his hair and his beard, with 50% strong tone and 50% mixing medium. Once the wash is dry, go over again with your weapon bronze and greedy gold at 50%, but also add in some more greedy gold, so that'll be 50% as well for each. So you're going back over your gold trim and also any bits of gold that are on the plate, on the hilt, and also on his shins, the chest and his back. Finally, you're going to go over again with greedy gold. So this will be greedy gold and mummy robes at 50% each. So this is all your highlighting all the gold trim that you've done. So on the armor plating, any gold areas, and also on his hilt as well. And again, just touch up the armor plating areas that have been affected by this. So you want to do matte black and dirt spatter at 65%, and then some more matte black, I think it is, or it could be monster brown, I'm not sure, at 35%. Okay, so now we're going to focus more on the boots, the gloves, and also the remaining black cloth that's underneath. So you want to start by going over these areas with 50% matte black and 50% uniform grey. Slightly different, so your matte black should be around 25%, and then the uniform grey should be at 75%. Finally, just using the uniform grey on its own, we're going to use this as a highlight. So you do it on the fingertips and also any other areas that you think will catch the light as well. Okay, last but not least, we are going to be going over the belts and straps on the model. So to start things off, we're going to go over these areas with a bit of necromancer cloak, or the alternative to this will be oak brown. Once this is done, go over the areas again, but we're doing it as more of a highlight. So we're going to be using desert yellow, and again just go over the straps and the belts that you can find on the model, just to give it that little highlight. Okay, so to end the model, we will now do the base. All you need to do is just go around the rim area with a solid brown colour, so we went with oak brown, and then once that was dried I put on some PVA glue on the main base just around his feet, added a green tuft and some dirt as well, so that now he is ready for battle. Hope you guys have enjoyed this painting tutorial. It did take me quite a long time to paint this one, but I wanted to get him just right, just for this special video. So I hope that when you're Theoden, whether it's the plastic model or it's the one from the Helm's Deep box set, or it's a different one and he looks really, really good and amazing, or whatever else, just know that you painting him was in homage and a tribute to the King Theoden of our time, Mr. Bernard Hill. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want another painting tutorial, just let me know in the comments below and drop a like. And with that being said, take care, see ya, and goodbye.